It has been 33 years since a bloody crackdown in Beijing. On June 4th in 1989, the Chinese government sent troops and tanks to break up peaceful protests, crushing a weeks-long wave of demonstrations calling for a political change and action against corruption. Despite the heavy security by the Chinese securities and authorities in Hong Kong, some brave protesters managed to breach the cordon. These are the visuals from Hong Kong's Victoria Park area. Holding candles in their hands, they came out onto the streets, only to be rounded up by the security. The US consulate in Hong Kong lit candles in its windows to commemorate the 1989 crackdown. Washington has hit out at China now. US Secretary of State Antony Blinken paid his tribute to the pro-democracy student protesters, saying that these brave individuals will not be forgotten. Hundreds of Chinese expats held a vigil in the city of Melbourne, commemorating the 33rd anniversary of China's Tiananmen crackdown. Many of them enumerated the horrific experience of the incident. Three decades later, China continues its crackdown on Tiananmen Square commemorations. The country's communist regime has cited public safety and order as the reason for not allowing any kind of candlelight vigils to mark the crackdown. Beijing has heightened the security around the square as China strives to remove all reminders of the bloody 1989 crackdown. It has gone to exhaustive lengths to erase the Tiananmen Square massacre from the collective memory, omitting it from history textbooks, censoring online discussions and removing related monuments from various places. On June 4th in 1989, Chinese troops backed by tanks crushed peaceful demonstrators, mostly students who were demanding democracy, prompting global condemnation. Hundreds, and by some estimates thousands, were killed in the crackdown. The footage of a lone protester standing in front of a line of tanks has become one of the most powerful symbols of the 21st century. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.